Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney Alma. This is Flosstube video number 11. I'm so glad you could join me today, and welcome as well to all the new subscribers that we have and all of the sweet words that you guys said, the kind words on last week's video. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm glad you are here with me and we get to share the love of cross stitch together, and I can't wait to know more about you guys. So we're going to jump into today's video. I wanted to start off by showing some of my favorite fall fancy floss colors. So my first one is Week Style Works Pecan. Next one is Crescent Colors La Tierra. By the way, I wanted to know, do you guys say pecan or do you say pecan? So comment down below, number 1 for pecan or 2 for pecan. I'm very curious about that. Of course I say pecan, but everyone's different, so I'd love to know. My next one is Color and Cotton Aged Pumpkin. And this one is Classic Colorworks Pumpkin Harvest. We have Gentle Arts Pumpkin Pie. Yum. Color and Cotton's Fall Spice. I love this one too, how different it was. It's like this lavender kind of grayish purple, and then it goes into the orange. Oh, I love that one. Crescent Colors Fresh Brew. And last one is Gentle Arts Fig. So I wanted to share those with you guys just in case you haven't seen any of them, if you wanted to incorporate any of them in your stitching. So I first wanted to show you guys a FFO that I had this past week. This is Fall Home by Stitching with the Housewives. And this is stitched on 18 count ivory Aida. And I just finished this on the same kind of home decor piece that Priscilla finished hers on. And it was like $3 or so at Target. And I just added some little finishing, the little truck and bow and all to it. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Maybe I can cover my face, it'll zoom in for you. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I think it's turned out really well, and I'm excited to have this one displayed. Okay, so my next is, I'm going to show you guys fall and like Thanksgiving finishes that I have for this month. My first one is A Year of Celebrations. This is the first series by Hands On Designs. And this is on 28 count coffee tea dyed even weave. I'm going to show you what this looks like. Like I said, this one's the first one she has came out with. Year 2 as well. That is very beautiful. And like I said, I stitched this on, oh, there you go, on 28 count coffee tea dyed. I just realized too, I have my glasses on. Usually you guys don't see me with my glasses. They're not new or anything. I've had these for a long time. I can't see far off really well, and I can see close up fine, but far off I can't. And my eyes have been having trouble today, focusing and everything. So I had to keep my glasses on, unfortunately. Hopefully it doesn't glare too bad or anything, but I just couldn't really see good today. Alright, so my next one is Thankful String by Lizzie Kate on 28 count coffee tea dyed even weave. You may think I have a favorite. I think this one was double dunked because it is dark, but definitely if you didn't pick up, coffee tea dyed is probably my favorite to stitch on. And let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see the details on it. Look at the turkey and the pie. Oh, love it. And the little corn. Super cute. So there's that one. This one's Holiday Hoopla Thanksgiving by With Thy Needle and Thread on 28 count. This one's just tea dyed even weave, and for some reason I guess the fabric, it pulled a little bit of green kind of undertones of it, but I think it still turned out very beautiful. And this one was super easy and fun to stitch. And I love that one. Give thanks on it. That one is Holiday Hoopla Thanksgiving. Okay, so this one is the Thankful Freebie by Stitching with the Housewives, and this is on 28 count coffee tea dyed even weave. Now you could find this, since it's their freebie, you can find this on, of course, Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com. And honestly, you could just probably type in Thankful Freebie or just Thankful by Stitching with the Housewives and Google, and it'll pull right up for you. See that one? That one. My next is Goodness and Thanks by Plum Street Samplers, and then this is stitched on 18 count coffee tea dyed Ada. And this one's got a little bit more modeling to it. Not a ton. I don't know if you can really tell to it than my normal pieces. But I enjoyed this one as well. This one was very fun to stitch. Even the border. I know sometimes borders can be dreadful, but this one wasn't bad. I enjoyed that one. There you go. And my last one is Thankful Owls by Bent Creek. And this is stitched on 14 count Ada, oatmeal Ada. And I had stitched this my first like year of stitching. So this one I usually just stitched on 14 count. And I finished it up, I think, the next year. I started it and then finished it a year later. I enjoyed that one. There you go. Okay, so now moving on to whips that I have. My first one is Waxing Moon Designs. This is Search the Sky. And this one is actually one when we went to Dixie Darling that I bought the thread and everything, the rest that I needed for it, the floss, and I'd already had the linen to stitch on. I stitched this on 28 count, the Blue Spruce Casual Linen that it called for. And there's my start so far. And I have a mix of like DMC and the like fancy floss. So there's my little start. I'm actually going to work a little bit on this tonight. I am currently working on a work piece. If you guys didn't know, I model stitch for Little Robin Designs. So right now I'm working on a work piece, so that has taken up a good bit of portion of my week, but I still got a little bit more stitching in. And if you guys didn't know, she had her new releases out this past week, and she had Christmas at Grandma's. So cute. Those are the ornaments that I'm actually model stitch for. So it's 2 ornaments. Definitely check her out. I'll link everything below, but check the page out where you can see how they were finished as well. So beautiful. And the story behind it, if you can read underneath her post, the story is very cute, very beautiful, and sentimental. I also like the Christmas, the sampler that she came out with as well. I think it's I don't want to tell you the wrong name. It is Christmas Magic Sampler. I was pretty close. Christmas Magic Sampler, and it is stunning. So if you definitely check that out as well. That is Little Robin Designs, and I will link it below. My next whip is 2013 Prairie Schooler Santa, and I stitched this on 28 count Murky. Here's the pattern. And this is what I've gotten done so far. So I still have this in the Q-snap. Now I get that question a lot, like, do you stitch in hand, do you stitch Q-snap? And I stitch both. I actually just started using a tension hoop as well. So I either stitch in hand. It just depends on the project, depends on how I want to stitch it, but I'll stitch in hand or stitch on the Q-snaps or hoops, any of it. Preferred probably would have to be the Q-snap, the smaller Q-snaps. Alright, so there's that. My next I wanted to show before I get into haul. This one I'd stitched last year. This is the Cookie Exchange by Hands On Design. And I had stitched this on some 32 count that my mom actually Rit dyed. And she Rit dyed it like with the aqua And so I finished this piece. So I kind of wanted to sneak peek. I have my backing fabric for it. And last year, like when you stitch the little cookie exchange, you could get the kits with like the needle minder and the floss tag. So I have all that still. Very cute that I can use that in other projects as well. And I'd also gotten these last year from Hobby Lobby to finish this piece. So this is a little sneak peek. This will be a finish that I have for next week. So I am so excited, especially when I was getting some of my finishing pieces that I'm going to show you guys in the haul. I am so excited for next week and all things Christmas. Well, not next week because we have Thanksgiving, but the next. So 2 weeks from now, we will have a Christmas video, and I am so excited. I have so many Christmas finishes and FFOs I'm going to have. So I'm excited. You have to join back. Come back and see. So going into haul, let me see. Going into haul, my first is from the other house. This one came from Target as well, and it just says gather together. And I thought about putting cross stitch on it, but I kind of want to leave it plain. I don't know, I might change my mind, but I like the gather together on it. It's very cute, and that color is beautiful. So I got that. And I did say Target, right? It says just house sign, and that's one from Target. Okay. The next, this is all from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Let me see. Let me make sure this little paddle is from... Oh, no, I think this one's from Target. I'm not quite sure. But I think this one was from Target. It's just a small paddle. I'm going to probably do some little Christmas finish on it. This is from Hobby Lobby. So I've got little Christmas finishing, little gingerbread. And some more 28 count white even weave, which I can dye. And when I coffee tea dye, I use Stitching with the Housewives, their tutorial that they have. So you could just follow them, obviously, on Flosstube and just type in their fabric dyeing tutorial and it'll pull right up. So this is another finishing piece. Little trucks that say Merry Christmas. This one's a little snowman. A little tassel. Try to... There you go. And these just say Happy Holidays. And then some little ornaments. Oh, flip these around. That just say Peace, Noel, Joy, and Jolly. So that's, and I thought that Jolly would be cute. If you guys are participating in Jolly Housewives, the stitching and stuff, that'd be cute probably on one of their pieces that you stitch and finish. My next is, also have my Rick Rack too for my cookie exchange piece. My next is just a couple things that I picked up from Walmart. So I picked up this little guy. It says Merry Christmas on it. And there's that. I've gotten this little sign that says Merry Christmas. I'm going to put it on one of my wreaths this year. And these, all these were like $2.50. Yeah, $2.48 for these little finishes. And it's the holiday time one. And yep, $2.48. And this one's my last little ornament piece. And I'm going to take this out, and this is probably what I'm going to finish my Santa tree farm, the roundabouts, by Stitching with the Housewives on. And I love the greenery that's already on it as well. Very cute. So that was what I picked up from Walmart. So that was my haul this week. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Nothing got hidden. Okay, let's see. everything. I think that is everything that I had this week. Okay, so you guys, like I said, I won't have another video for another 2 weeks. I will see you guys the 1st of December, and we will be all things Christmas. But until then, I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving. If you're in the States, enjoy it, and I will see you in 2 weeks. I hope everyone has a blessed week, and happy stitching.